Hello students. In chapter number 4, simple equations, we finished the exercise 4.2. Now we are going to start solving some more equations. But in this equation, we are going to use the process of transposing a number. That will be little shorter way, because generally what we do, we add or subtract the same number to both sides, the LHS and RHS, which is a long thing to write down. But transposing will make it little shorter. So what is transposing? Transposing means changing the side of the number, either from LHS to RHS or from RHS to LHS. So when we change the side of a number from one side to the other side, that is known as transposing. But you have to remember that while transposing a number, we have to change the sign of that number. It means that if that number is plus, positive sign with it, then while transposing means when we change the side, it will be minus sign with it. Similarly, if it is negative number, then by transposing it will take the positive sign, means plus a sign will be there. So that is very important to change the sign. We have to change the sign. If you forget to change the sign, then you will get a wrong answer. So while transposing a number, we have to change the sign of it. By this way, we don't have to add or subtract the number to both the sides of equation. So that way it is easier. But one thing is also, as I told you, that to remember, don't forget to change the sign while transposing. Means if it is minus, it will turn to plus after it transported, and if it is plus, it will turn into minus. Let us understand with some examples. Look at the equation. 12p minus 5 is equal to 25. So as you know that here what will we do? If it is not transposing, add 5 to both the sides. So we will write it down. 12p minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 25 plus 5. Here directly we are transposing this minus 5 from LHS to RHS. So from LHS it is minus, it will becomes plus here. So directly we write down the steps. 12p is equal to 25 plus 5. What did we do? We transpose minus 5 to RHS. So transposing minus 5 from LHS to RHS. So directly we write down it is 25 plus 5. So 12p is equal to 25 plus 5 is 30. Then we have to do the same thing that we did dividing. So 12p upon 12 is equal to 30 upon 12. Actually, we will do some other examples also here, in which I will show you another short method also. It is not called transposing, but same thing that we did with the plus and minus. Here also I will show you, which is not actually they are using, but we can use it. That will be very, very useful to you in the higher standards also. Because this is also more uncomfortable to divide both sides, to multiply both sides. That is also same like to add and subtract both sides. It is unnecessarily. So in the next, after these two sums, I will explain, I will take special two sums to explain you how to do that. And I will give you some special ideas so that you cannot forget that in your mind, from your mind. Look here, so here 12p upon 12 is equal to 30 upon 12, and by simplifying we get 5 upon 2. So 12 is cancelled, we get p is equal to 5 upon 2. That is the solution. Similarly, I take another one, 3p minus 10 is equal to 5. So by transposing, minus 10 becomes plus 10. So 3p is equal to 5 plus 10. Then dividing by 3, we get 3p upon 3, 15 upon 3, 3 5 is 15. Therefore, p upon 5 is the solution. Now we will take two more examples in which, as I told you, that I will show you the little different things that you have to remember. Solve the following equations. First one is 4m plus 12 is equal to 18. Now we are going to transpose first 12 from LHS to RHS. Now every time it is not necessary to write down in the bracket transposing prana from LHS to RHS. We will directly do it here. So 4m is equal to 18. Now this plus 12 is transposing, so it is becoming minus 12 that side. So 4m is equal to 6. Now what were we doing? Here we will do what? That we will divide both sides by 4. But now I am not going to do that. Listen here. Here 4m means 4 is multiplied with m. So when we take that 4 from LHS to write the RHS, if it is in multiplication, it will go in the division. So what will we write down? Therefore, m is equal to 6 upon 4. If it is in the numerator, where it goes to the other side. So we don't have to divide by 4 both the sides. So now, just cancellation, 3 2s are 2 2s are. Therefore, m is equal to 3 by 2 is the solution. So now, few steps are decreased and it is easier. And as I told you, I will tell you something else to remember it in a very easier method. Take another example. Minus 2 into bracket x plus 3 is equal to 8. So now to remove the bracket, first we have to take the number which is in the multiplication to the other side. So as I told you, it will go in the denominator 8 upon minus 2. Therefore x plus 3 minus sign will remain there, minus 4. Now plus 3 will transpose, so it will become minus 4 minus 3 because transposing. So x is equal to minus 7 is the solution. Now as I told you, I am going to tell you something that I will connect it with a situation. But remember, you don't have to write down this in the exams or in while solving the solution. It is just for your better understanding, I am gonna explain you. We know that in the equation there is LHS and there is RHS. Now, consider that this is the river. This is the river. This side is the land, opposite side is the another place. LHS and RHS are two different towns or different villages there. Now, there is no bridges on it. कोई पुल बुल नहीं है ना पर no bridge. We don't even have a boat that we can cross the river by the boat. Then how will we go? If it is not so deep, so we will walk in. We will walk in and we will cross the river. So while we walk in, what will happen? Our clothes will be wet. So while going that side, we have to change the clothes. We have to change the clothes, otherwise we will get sick. So now, which type of clothes we have, and after going to other side, either from this side to this side or coming back from that side to that side, we are crossing the river. So our clothes getting wet, so we have to change the clothes. So if the plus clothes you have, it will be changed to the minus. If you have minus clothes, it will be changed to the plus, as we already learned in the transposing. Similarly, if it is in the multiplication, then it will go to the division. And if it is in division, it will go to the multiplication. Means these are the clothes we have wearing now, and after going either from that side to that side, or doesn't matter, either side. Means if you go from here to here, this LHS to RHS, or when you come from RHS to LHS, every time you have to cross the river, it means that you have to change the clothes. But if you don't cross the river, don't change the clothes. Here you can see that, according to this, I will show you now this. Here, first we are going to take 12 from this side to this side. Means we are going to cross the river here. So your plus clothes are changed to minus clothes. So 4m is equal to 18 minus 12. So 18 minus 12 is 6. Now I want to take this 4 also to other side, because I want to separate the m. So which clothes is here? 4m means 4 multiplied. M is multiplied with 4. So it will go in the division. So 6 upon 4. Very simple. Similarly, here also minus 2 was in the multiplication. So it will go in the division. Plus 3 clothes are there. So while going that side, this is not changing clothes. Why? It is already on the RHS. We are not changing the side. If it is not changing the side, the sign will remaining the same. Here also we didn't change the sign of 18. Only plus 12 becomes minus 12. Here also only plus 3 will become minus 3. Minus 4 will be as it is, because it didn't change the side. So that will be the simple way that you can understand the better way. Now, until now we find the solution of the equation. Now think about the reverse. Means from the solution we can create equations also. Means to go from reverse way. From answer we go up. For example, look here. Consider the equation 4x minus 3 is equal to 17. So how we find the equation solution? Minus 3 will go that side, become plus 3. So 4x is equal to 17 plus 3 is 20. Then x 4 will go that side. So x is equal to 5 is the solution. Now I want to get that equation from the solution. So x is equal to 5 is the solution. So if I first multiply both sides by 4, then what will I get? 4 multiplied by x is equal to 4 multiplied by 5. So 4x is equal to 20. Now if I subtract 3 from both the sides, means 4x minus 3 is equal to 20 minus 3. Now 20 minus 3 is 17. So 4x minus 3 is equal to 70. So here we get from equation to solution. Same, but we got reverse way. And from solution we get the same equation back. So now it is not that we can get only one equation whose solution is x is equal to 5. You can use your imaginations, your operations, your numbers. So you can get as many equations as you want. And it means that the starting with x is equal to 5, we can also make other many equations by using the same operations both sides. You have to remember that both sides, when whatever we do, operations must be same. Plus then plus, minus then minus, multiply then multiply, divide then divide. So again let's make another solution starting with x is equal to 5. I can do anything. I multiply with 7. So 7x is equal to 7 multiplied by 5. So 7x is equal to 7, 5 is 35. Now I want to add something. So I add how much? 5. So 7x plus 5, 35 plus 5. So 7x plus 5 is equal to 40 is the equation. So here also from the solution we get the equation. So now from starting from x is equal to 5 or starting from x is equal to minus 2 or starting from x is equal to 0, whatever number is given, how many equations can you make? As many as you want. Just you have to do the same thing both sides, multiplication or division, addition, subtraction with the same number on the both sides. So you can make so many equations like that. So now we are going to finish today's session, which will be followed by the PDF file. You will write it down, and any confusion write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.